style
Is that what happened?
this music.
Ooh, dropping the ball.
This
This is a giant
dropping ball. This is the internet not working.
Quintessential. I think what we're saying is this will be the quintessential music with which.
I mean, this is, you know what? This is 2 slots away from the gold standard of radio. Here it is. Ladies and gentlemen, Al Gore.
One thin September soon, a floating continent disappears in midnight sun. Vapors rise as fever settles on an acid sea. Neptune's moons dissolve. Snow glides from the moon. Ice fathers floods for a season. Then dirt is parched. Kindling is placed in
like
forest
that,
to
a tree, and then you put a Christmas
Unknown
light.
creatures take their
Nice.
fully operational. Horsemen ready their stirrups. Passion seeks heroes and friends. The bell of the city on the hill is rung. The shepherd cries. The hour of choosing has arrived. Heroes friends die.
These are your tools. And as you void start up, the earth burns.
Let me go to Mike in Minnesota. Hello, Mike.
Hi, Glenn.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. It's a pleasure talking to you, and Merry Christmas to everybody.
Thank you.
Yes,
That's what sometimes a big Christmas tree will grow into,
the
sweetie.
Maxim magazine, and
Too much big like
pretty
that.
girls, of course.
I like that.
There appeared your face in there, and it
No
said,
little Christmas trees,
just a
only
big
there.
picture of your face, no neck, a couple chins, but that, that's pretty good. And it said, "Jerk dissected. Why do jerks act like such? Well, jerks. Here's what science has to say." And then they have 5 places on your face, that are highlighted kind of, and then they say something about each one of them.
Like what?
Yeah. Well, like on the tear ducts, for instance, it says, many jerks suffer from paranoid personality disorder, which causes them to believe the world is against them. This makes them constantly angry, suspicious, and prone to crying out of sheer frustration with the media, of which the jerk
We'll
may
plant the
actually be
trees like that,
a
honey,
member.
in front in our window.
But, there's
And
another
then
one up
we'll-
here is nucleus accumbens, whatever that is.
I hope you read another one, because that first one was really good.
Yeah, well,
They did a good job with that one. It was filled with commentary
I'm
and
finding it to be
insight.
a genius article.
Yeah, so far it's really good.
Quality.
They did just put your face on there because I think it's going to definitely not just...
Anyway, go ahead. What's the next?
right, yeah. This is why do jerk asses like to form angry mobs. It's called herd behavior. The nucleus accumbens is thought to be where your brain figures out the immediate social benefits of following along blindly. So basically, you can blame this for national tea parties and hacky sacking.
Dude, the hacky sack's the joke part of that. If you just read really closely and you listened, you would have noticed that.
Actually, the whole thing is kind of like that. It's then there's
Look how bright it is
then
down
there's
here, sweetie.
the pituitary gland. This gland regulates the amount of testosterone
Too
in your
much
body.
bright, ain't it?
An overactive pituitary tells the nuts to produce too much tea juice, whatever that is.
We stop,
The
you can
result-
see it,
That's
honey.
irreverent
What's up,
language for
Tokyo?
normal processes of the body. We're using irreverent
Chloe!
words and
They're
abbreviating
both
because
knocked
we're...
down.
This is look. This is not surprising. It is just they use every vehicle possible to discredit. And unlike with Al Gore, I mean, we can make fun of Al Gore and his poetry.
One thin September soon, floating
In
continent
fact, we can do that
disappears.
expertly and in a very funny way, and we can do it for hours. But we have also had serious conversations with scientists and
My
experts
God, how
for
many
years
Christmas lights?
about the serious flaws in his thesis.
Yeah, but we're not...
Science.
So no. But what I'm saying is, that is the one thing that the media has never done to me. They've only taken me apart for being a crier, nut job, a danger, stirring up angry, stupid people. That's all they do.
No, but Maxim has put hot chicks in their magazine.
Yeah, who's on the
Which,
cover?
is...
Yeah, actually, on the opposing page is a
Bachchan,
that's why you
wake
have the
up.
grin on your face.
Oh my God, they're
Chloe!
sleeping.
That's pretty good.
Okay.
Look at the Christmas tree, sweetie.
It's Olivia Blue, Mon, however she
It's
says
okay,
that.
honey. I got a video. They can see it.
Isn't it important, though,
It's hilarious. The rest, some of them, it's not very
I
much.
wish
It's
they
just
can
your
see it
picture of
now.
floating head, and then there's these 5 points on your body.
I'll have to. You know what, Mike? Thank you very much for calling that. I'll have to. Honey, I got Maxim for this article.
Of course.
I'm just, you know what? I am saving all of the stuff for my children. I'm saving all of these crazy things for my children, so one day they can look back at it and say, "Oh my God,
Everyone really hated Daddy.
yeah." It's amazing, though.
Yeah,
It's amazing
it
because
is.
they're there. In the end, only my close friends and my children will really, truly know the truth, and so they'll be able to look back at it and say, "Well, how did they have that right?"
I'm sure there's even more just salient commentary in Maxim this month. But if I could recommend another publication, I'm just not saying you should do this today, but I'm just saying, you know, hey, the deadline is today, so maybe if you were going to do it, you should do it today, which is, of course, that Glenn is nominated for, like, the person who mattered or something in 2009 in the Wall Street Journal. And I'm not saying you should vote because I'm just saying rock the vote.
What is this
I'm just
place
saying,
again, honey?
You guys
Macadamville.
are Acorn.
Garden?
Macadamville.
Acorn. I happen to have. Look, I can help you with your
Who's
taxes.
on the list again?
And you should
Real
vote.
quick, where do you go? Wall Street Journal?
Yeah, Bernie Madoff.
Wait,
What is that
hold on.
there?
Wall Street Journal online?
Yeah, we'll put it in the free email newsletter
That's
today.
not what I'm asking for.
Well, if you subscribe, you'll get it today, and you wouldn't have to try searching. But I mean, if you would like to, we can put it on the website as well.
I'm going to Wall Street Journal online.
And Bernie
Don't see
Madoff,
any.
Michael Jackson, Barack Obama,
There's the people,
Brett Favre,
the people that mattered.
Glenn Beck, Rush Limbaugh. But again, we've discussed with Rush. Rush wins all
Rush-
the awards.
yeah,
He
Rush
gets
deserves-
everything. We
Yeah,
get
and he
nothing.
deserves them.
It's time for
Well, yes.
social justice.
We did not say
It's
we never
social
For someone
justice.
else to step down because they've had their fair share.
We don't need a handout. We need a handout and a handout.
Redistribute the awards. Can we
don't need
please?
we don't need a handout. We need a handout and a slapdown of everybody that could legitimately beat us.
That's all we're asking
That's
for.
all we're asking for.
Equality. Justice. We don't deserve it, but that's not
man
the
who
point.
mattered. Well, there really is only I think there's only two that Barack Obama and Rush Limbaugh. Michael Jackson did. A lot of the year revolved around him, didn't it?
Is this the only
He
place
did.
they do that?
He sure
You can
died
see
on
like
television.
this.
It's a tough choice.
That guy.
Huh?
It's the only place I know of
When
around
did they
here.
announce that?
I think they've had it in a
I think
magazine before.
The deadline, though,
Is
is
it?
today to vote.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if someone...
And again, you're not.
That's why they call it
I'm
Christmas
not
Town,
vote
USA.
for any one
that would
person.
be-
But get there and vote. Go to the
Yes,
site.
amen.
Get there and vote.
Yeah.
If you
Here-
happen to click Glenn Beck, fantastic.
The
But you know
years-
what? Whatever.
Here's it. The
If
years.
you care, it's like the rock the vote thing. If you care about the country, you'll vote Democrat.
If you do...
Right, but you can vote for
democratically,
whatever.
you'll democratically vote for
Yes.
Glenn. Or...
Okay.
Depends on who you... whatever you
All
want.
right, okay, I'm done. 20 senators have called for are demanding an investigation into reports that the Obama administration has threatened to close Offutt Air Force Base in Nebraska if Ben Nelson didn't join. The text of the letter says it's been reported the Obama administration threatened a closure of a U.S. military installation for political purposes, thereby bringing into question the integrity of the base realignment and closure process. BRAC process was established to remove political influence, so the decision to close or not close a military installation couldn't be based upon military utility, or could be based on this.
Wake up, Tokyo!
The media reports have stated Obama administration would have put Offutt Air Force Base in southeastern Nebraska into future BRAC list because of a vote on health care reform. We recognize the importance of Offutt Air Force Base at the headquarters of Strategic Command and the approximately 10,000 individuals that work there. Therefore, we respectfully ask that a hearing be held on whether BRAC process has been compromised. We do not want to see the name of the base from our state on a BRAC list and to think that it has been there to settle partisan scores, yada, 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 yada. We'll see. We'll see.
So what was the response yesterday from the White House?
They're bringing it down to me now. Basically, that the rumor is false, and then they attacked everybody who was saying it. Now, if somebody says, okay, look, I got to know if this is true. I have 3 Senate sources, 2 journalists, and what's the deal on this? You respond as the President of the United States. First of all, this is absolutely false. I categorically deny it. There's no one that would do that. It's never been done. We do not play games with our
Yes, it
military.
is.
Instead,
My
Here it is.
Takyan, you
They didn't
fell
call the phone.
asleep. You didn't
They sent a
missed
note.
it, sweetie.
The rumor is absolutely false, as the people spreading it well know. It is nothing but a cynical, crass political
That's a nice
game that is
phone.
designed to maintain the
All
status
those
quo.
Christmas trees around.
Let's be clear. The people spreading these falsehoods think nothing is wrong with a system under which families and business continue to bear the brunt of skyrocketing costs, insurance companies are allowed to discriminate and drop at will, and thousands of Americans lose their coverage every single day. End quote. Wow.